everybody, Randy with Rashley's Border Q coming to you from about 7 miles north of the Rio Grande River here in the Rio Grande Valley, city of McAllen. And my cousin sent me an email and said, hey Randy, why don't you do a video on making cornbread? A lot of people don't know how to make cornbread. And at first I thought, well, that's just a little too easy. But I do get a question quite often, how do you keep cornbread from sticking in your cast iron skillets? And I thought, well, let's just do a video on that. So I'm just going to use regular vegetable oil, and I'm going to pour that in the skillet. It's about 1/8 of an inch deep, something like that. Then I'm just going to take a paper towel and dip it and wipe it around the side so that it doesn't stick to the side of the skillet. And even after wiping, we have just under 1/8 of an inch of oil in the bottom of that skillet. So my oven is preheating to 425. We're going to pop the skillet into the oven and let that oil preheat, because that's the key. So let's just do that real quick. I dropped some butter in the bottom of the oven earlier today, so that butter is smoking off. I've got 1 cup of yellow cornmeal mix already measured out. It's the yellow cornmeal mix that already has the flour and the baking powder in it. So let me get my other ingredients together and get ready to mix up the batter, and then I'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, I've got everything out that we're going to need. Like I said, this is going to be an easy cornbread. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Because we're using that mix, it has a lot of what we already need in there. We're going to use that 1 cup. To that, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of milk, 1 egg. The recipe calls for 1 egg beaten, but I just crack the egg in there and beat it as I mix up, and it's stirred in plenty well enough. It also calls for optionally 1 to 2 tablespoons of sugar. But like I said, we're going to keep it simple today, so we're not going to do any sugar in it. Now we're just going to mix that up and kind of beat that. First, I'm just going to beat that egg a little bit right here in the bowl with a mix, and then I'm going to stir it all in real good. Okay, we're back. We got it stirred up pretty well. I'm going to put just a dab of oil in the mix. Remember, we've got that oil in the pan, so I'm not going to add a whole lot to the mix here. And we're just going to finish giving that a final stir, get that oil mixed in with the rest of the batter. The egg incorporated real nicely without pre-beating it. So there, that's ready to go. Let me check on my pan and I'll be right. Okay, y'all, the pan is probably warmed up good enough. The oven is up to 425. So let me go grab it. We'll pour in the batter, pop it in the oven, and we're going to let it go for about 20 to 25 minutes at 425. The oil looks plenty thin. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's sizzling a little bit there, so get this all in here real quick. And then just pop it back in the oven. Okay, we're going to let that go 20-25 minutes. We'll check it with a toothpick and we'll be back. So y'all stay tuned now. Okay, hey everybody, it's been about 20 minutes. Well, it has been 20.5 minutes. So let me go check the oven. Got a toothpick here. Clean as a pin. So she's ready. And there it is, nice and golden brown on top. And there it is, clean as can be. Ooh, that's hot. I don't know if you can see that, but absolutely nothing stuck. All I've got to do, that pan is so clean, all I have to do is wipe that nice and leave a little bit of oil, but wipe it dry and put it away. So that's it. That's how you cook cornbread, and that's how you cook cornbread in cast iron without it sticking. Works every time. Well, almost. So I'm going to butter this up, give it a quick taste test, and I'll be right back. All right, I've already cut the cornbread. I'm not going to cut too much. I don't want it to cool off too much. I'll leave it kind of intact till my wife gets home so she can have some fresh hot cornbread too. Slap some butter in there. I like lots of butter. Lots of butter. Give that just a minute to melt. Oh, that is so good. Crunchy on the bottom. That's the advantage of heating up the pan. It's nice and moist. Oh man, that's just good stuff. Sorry guys, I almost ate the whole thing. Look at the moisture. I know it's got butter in there, but even the rest of it is nice and moist. That is awesome. Crunchy on the bottom. Listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Each and every one of you, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. If you like it, subscribe, click like. We'll be back tomorrow to do some beef short ribs. We're going to smoke them for a while, then we're going to braise them in a sauce or a liquid, an au jus, so to speak, and they're going to be good. So you want to see that, tune back in. Hopefully I'll have that video up tomorrow evening or possibly on Monday. So thank you. Bye.